Hello everyone! Today we're going to do something a little different because this is kind of like a haul of favorites and a shopping guide all in one. You may or may not have already heard that Sephora is having a sale this weekend. Let me just start with the Fenty stuff. I kind of resisted talking about Fenty Beauty or buying any of these things because it's not really my aesthetic, but I definitely wanted to try some of these products. So today I decided to test out the foundation. I picked it up yesterday. This is the Fenty Beauty Matte Foundation Soft Matte in 230, the Pro Filter. And I actually like this foundation quite a bit. I like it more than I expected, but it oxidizes about 2 shades up. I was definitely not expecting that, of course, so I had to wear more concealer than I wanted to today just to, you know, make the center of my face brighter because this is definitely going to be a summer shade for me. I'm gonna keep it because I like it and hopefully it will perform well in the heat because in Southern California we're having a crazy heat wave. It's super hot here. I like the packaging as well. I think the formula was well done. Again, you'll see my feedback in my April favorites video, but for now I do like it. I can see why people have been talking about it. I also picked up the highlighter duo, and it's so funny. I got this Becca Champagne Pop one yesterday. My boyfriend and I went to a Becca event, and I hadn't tried Champagne Flash before. I've tried a lot of the other colors, but this one from Fenty Beauty, it's Mean Money and Hustla Baby Champagne Pop definitely has more of a metallic edge. Hustla Baby is a little bit more glittery. I would say that these are nice. I like the packaging. It's different, but this one has megawatt shine, and I just feel like the Fenty ones are good, but they're not great. I like really, really smooth, creamy highlighters. I popped Mean Money under my lower lash line, and then I decided to use this brush. This is the Fenty number 120 highlight brush. It comes with this translucent pink sleeve, which I really like. I'm gonna use this to apply Hustla Baby, and I'm gonna mix the two, Mean Money and Hustla Baby, just because I don't like how glittery this one is. I'm just going to pop a little here. I do like this brush though, because it has these curved edges. The angle, the pointiness, the cut of the bristles, they're very conducive to getting a really nice, clean application right along the tops of the cheeks. So there we go. I always apply a little bit less to my left cheek because this one's a little bit more naturally sculpted. I have to admit, it is prettier than I expected it to be. I do like it on the skin. Just when I tried it on my eyes earlier, I wasn't really that impressed, but on the cheeks it does look good. But I will say I do really love this brush. I have been trying out a lot of synthetic brushes lately, and I would say that I do recommend this. I don't remember how much this costs, but you could actually probably use this to apply concealer too. All right. I'm sitting here talking to the camera and sweating. That's how hot it is. I don't have AC. Okay, moving on. Last for Fenty is this Gloss Balm. I'm wearing this on top of an Hourglass lipstick. I love these Confession lipsticks. If you guys haven't tried any of these before, I highly recommend you purchase them during the sale. The one I'm wearing is the first time. It's a very, very pigmented baby peach. You don't actually have to buy this gold piece here. You can just carry around the lipstick in the cartridge. It comes with a lid that's labeled Hourglass. So if you want to save some money and you don't want to buy, you know, these 2 gold pieces that make up the case, then you can skip that, just buy the refills. It's a lot more economical, saves you a lot of money. But I topped that lipstick with this Gloss Balm, and I actually really love this. More than the formula or the color, I just love the applicator. It's this oversized, gigantic freaking doe foot, and it's so comfortable and easy to use. It actually reminds me a lot of Chanel's Rouge Coco glosses, which in turn is the new name for Glossamer, but I really like this formula too. I do think that for the price, it's excellent because obviously Chanel lip glosses are probably 2 or 3 times the price of this thing. I want to say this was about $15. It has great color pigment, the shine is good, it hasn't made my lips peel yet. I really, really do like this. It has kind of a thicker formula but I think for the price, it's hard to beat something like this. Plus, I really like lip gloss, especially when you layer a lipstick, a full coverage creamy lipstick with a lip gloss. It just makes your lips look that much fuller. So, you know, again, no lip filler required. That's a big thing for me. I don't want to get my lips plumped. I love that it looks more pink in the tube, but on my lips, it's just very natural. It is like a true rose gold, a little bit of pink, a little bit of warmth, but it's very, very wearable. And now for the foundation that I have been actually loving, this Dior Forever Undercover 24-hour full coverage. And I really was intrigued by this formula because it's a long wearing water-based foundation. There's not a ton of alcohol in it. I don't find it drying. I wear color number 21 in my standard Dior color. However, this is a full shade darker than all the other linens number 21s that I've tried in the past. And you really, really don't need very much because the coverage is intense. It is better than the Fenty just based on like what one pump from the Fenty looks like. This particular foundation works the best when I apply it with my hands on top of my Tatcha, the Silk Canvas Primer, because even though this is water-based, it tends to make me extremely oily around my nose and like my chin area between my just my T-zone in general. But when I use the Tatcha, the Silk Protective Canvas, their new primer, I actually find that it helps significantly to reduce the amount of oil I see after about 4 hours. I do tend to blot when I wear this foundation, and that's a huge deal for me because I hate wearing foundations where I have to touch things up. So I like this enough to touch up throughout the day. Today I am wearing the Burberry Fresh Glow Compact, and I find that this is just one of the best powder foundations on the market. I still love it and wear it and use it. I like Charlotte Tilbury's powder, and then on super hot days, which we have been experiencing here recently, I'll use the Dior Skin Forever and Ever Control Matte Loose Powder, and this is pretty awesome too, but mostly for touch-ups because I don't want to end up looking cakey. If you're looking for a foundation with my stamp of approval, I highly recommend this Dior Forever. You can check out my blog post to read more about it. I did a little Dior haul recently, and I do really, really like it and recommend it. Like I said, put it on with your fingertips and not a brush. Okay, let's go back to this primer so that we can jump right into skincare. This is the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer, and not only is this thing really pretty, it's a little inconvenient to travel with. I hope they're able to do a travel sized version later, but I do love how this makes my skin feel. It does not clog my pores. So that's another thing about a lot of smoothing primers. Anything that fills the texture of my acne scars, anything that smooths the texture around my nose, any imperfections that are quote unquote blurred away can actually become really problematic once I start sweating, or just wearing makeup all day can clog my pores. This primer doesn't do that, which is why I have been wearing it pretty diligently. There's lots of great primers on the market. If you have super oily skin, I probably would recommend Hourglass's white one, the Mineral Veil. But if you have really sensitive skin, pores that are easily clogged and congested, I highly recommend Tatcha's new primer because it is very, very good to my skin. Out of all of the Drunk Elephant skincare I've tried, recommend the TLC Sakari Baby Facial. This is the only Drunk Elephant product that I find impressive. And I purchased a lot with my own money. My sister's friend used to work for Drunk Elephant, so that's actually why I tried Drunk Elephant products to begin with. Not because of the hype, but because my sister's friend works for them. But this baby facial is excellent. Not a lot of products will make my skin tingle, and a lot of products kind of just don't do anything for me anymore.